So I want to talk to you all about a certain topic, and just in case that you may have been feeling this way of losing and gaining, and you're just like, what's the point of me even trying if I'm just going to keep on gaining weight and I'm going to keep on failing? What's the point of even trying to exercise and lose weight and eat right? What's the point of even getting started when I know I'm going to fail? Well, that's the point. You know that you're going to fail. Whether you think you're going to, whether you think you could do it and whether you think you're going to fail, you're right. So now here's the situation. I'm going to explain different aspects in our lives that we want to keep on trying, and we may fall and fall and fall, and we want to get back up. Okay. All right. So dating. We want to find that special companion. And to go find them, you have to date. So, and if you ever dated, yeah, it sucks because you have to get to know them, and you go through a lot of failed relationships unless you're like one of those lucky ones that like find your first love right away and you don't have to worry about it. No, you keep on trying and trying and trying, and um, and if it's meant for you to be with somebody in this lifetime, you'll be brought to them, and and it's such a great blessing once you meet them. And so, but then you may think, oh yeah, so I got married, so oh well, I'm good. So that's the problem. You don't it doesn't end there. Um, Happiness doesn't begin in the altar. So you have to constantly work at it, as you constantly have to work at getting fit and staying fit. You have to constantly work on eating healthy, as you would constantly work on a relationship. In your friendships and relationships, you would have to constantly work at it, and build that relationship with your husband. You want to continue learning more about each other and building that bond with each other. And so, just kind of same kind of aspect. It doesn't end there. There isn't like, oh well, I'm good. Checked it off my list. I got married. I'm good. No, you have to keep on working at it as well. And so, another thing is that financially, if you're so much in debt and you're like, oh, what's the point? I might as well just go more in debt, because you have to constantly work at it. Um, and if you're having addiction with food, alcohol, sex, whatever your addiction may be, you want to work on the steps to prevent that. Like there's 12-step program for AA, but there's also addiction recovery program that you could search online, see what is available. There's OA, for Overeaters Anonymous, and work on those steps. And I was going to the classes for the ones that they offer at my church, and they have the addiction recovery program, and that's for all addictions. And I do have I do have a tendency to be addicted to pretty much a lot of things in life. I've been addicted to sex, pornography, food, obviously, and with purging tendencies. I've been in that cycle of where, like, okay, I'll start again on Monday. I'll be good, and then I'll just start binging, and then I'll convince myself to binge, and I'm like, okay, just this one binge, just so I can have this, and then I'll just puke it up, and so it doesn't really count. So that way it doesn't affect me. So I would try to convince myself to do it, and then I can't puke, and then it just goes in this ongoing cycle. So that's a unhealthy way of living. And I am right now I'm developing a better healthy lifestyle with my nutritionist trainer, um, and Jeremy Reed, and he also has a Facebook and Instagram page, and Jeremy Reed Fitness, and he's explaining to me of how to eat healthy and have a healthy relationship, and what kind of plans to go there, and make my different change things out how I want it, so it doesn't feel like I'm being deprived. And yes, I I could still have cheat meals, but not as often, like not every day, not a few times a week. My body won't be able to handle that. So I'm learning to be able to have a healthy relationship. No, I'm not perfect, but the past, I feel like I've been doing good for the past month and a half lately with my food. It just, I am my exercising. I feel like I've been doing good on that. So that's I just wanted to express, no matter how much you fail, don't you ever give up. Get yourself back up, prep your freaking meals. I, it helps me so much. I didn't used to prep my meals. I kind of just did, I just kind of just did whatever. I prep my meals, and it's so much easier throughout the week to eat healthier. And because a lot of times throughout the week, I'm in a rush. I have to get out and go to work because I wait till last minute. So that's how I am in the mornings. And so it's just such a big relief. So, drink a gallon of water. I've been trying to do that. Well, some days a week drink 12, but 12 cups instead of 16. But I'm working on drinking 16 cups of water a day. So, but I just want to express that to you. And the reason why I have these videos, this page, on Instagram and Facebook, is for help for me. If I do inspire you, wow, it's such an added blessing, because I don't consider myself inspirational. I just, I have this page to help me be more accountable. And so I just want to express that. Okay? All right. Well, I'll talk later.